Hey, what's going on? It's Tay Wilkins and welcome back to the channel. This is day 4 in our 30 to 3,000 training series. This is where I show you how you can make $3,000 or more online per month with just $30. So if that sounds good to you guys, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you can stay alerted whenever I post new content on this channel, especially in this series. And also guys, if this is your first time being here, I need you to do me a favor and check out this video right here, which is going to explain everything in detail how this works and help you get caught up. So with that being said guys, I'm sorry, this is day 4 in our training video. And in this video, we are going to be talking about free traffic methods so that you can generate leads and sales online. If you remember in the last video, we talked about a couple of paid methods. In this one, we're going to be talking about free methods. So I'm going to split this into 2 parts. The first one, I'm just going to get you started, guys. I'm going to show you the different platforms that I'll be talking about today. We're going to do something simple. All right. And then in part 2, in the next video, we're going to take it up a notch. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do something called repurposing so that we can exponentially share out more and get more traffic and generate more leads so we can start making this money online. Okay. So in today's method, these free traffic methods, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating content. Okay. Now, if you guys remember in a couple of videos ago, we set up our accounts, our emails, our social media accounts. Hopefully you guys did that. If you didn't, please stop this video and set up your emails. Okay. Set up your TikTok, your Instagram, your Pinterest, your YouTube shorts, set up all that stuff, get it out the way. Don't push it to the side because this stuff is important. I know there's a lot of you guys who don't want to create content, okay, but trust me, I'm going to show you some ways where you don't really have to talk, you don't really have to show your face, and this content isn't going to take long, maybe between 7 and 30 seconds at most. Okay, so if you guys want this to work, okay, and you don't want to pay the money to do the paid methods, you've got to get on these social media these platforms and start creating content. It's the only way this is going to work. Like I said, this isn't difficult. Okay, don't worry about how you look or how you sound or any of that other stuff. All right, I don't sound good. Okay, but I'm not letting it stop me, guys. And trust me, it is worth it. All right. So, with that being said, guys, if you haven't done any of this, please do it, and get this out of the way. Also, in the description down below, you'll see this. This is the daily checklist from today forward. Okay, I want you guys to print this out or have it available, readily available to you, because you're going to be going to this every day to make sure that you do these tasks every single day to make sure you get them done so that you know that you're doing what you need to do so that you can start generating income online. This is important, so make sure you download this checklist, okay, and keep it somewhere where it's not hidden or anything like that, because out of sight, out of mind, you know how that works. You want this visible. All right, so real quick, the way it's going to work from here on out, for those of you who did do the paid method, the My Lead Gen, this is where you get 100 leads every single day. All right. If you guys remember, I made a video specifically showing you how this works. Okay, you send out an email every single day. You put your links in. Okay, people open that email, they click on the link. Okay, and they make a purchase. Now, this is an ongoing thing. It's not a one-time deal. So this is part of the daily checklist. For those of you who did not join MLGS, don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the free methods today. You'll just pick up from here on. But for the other guys, this is here too. Okay, so real quick, just showing you, I have 2 MLGS accounts. All right, you don't need 2 accounts, but there are some people who go up to 5 accounts. It's all about, for MLGS, it's all about the numbers and getting as many leads as possible. Okay, so if you can afford it, go ahead. If you can't, 1 account, that's fine. Okay, it's just going to take a little bit longer as you build up those leads. But You want to make sure you're sending out an email with MLGS every single day. All right. You don't want to miss a day. You're getting the leads. Why waste them? Okay. So for the free traffic methods, okay, remember we made 3 accounts. Okay, we made three TikToks, 3 Instagrams. Okay, the Pinterest, remember those are based on boards instead of accounts. All right, and YouTube Shorts is the same way. All right, so we want to focus on getting at least 2 videos out a day. Okay, now you can spread that out amongst the accounts. Okay, so 1 video on one account, 1 video on another account, 1 video on another account, if that's how you want to do it. Okay, and you just check it off for each of the platforms. Okay, so for today we're just going to start off with 1 because I want to get you guys started. So you can, for maybe the next 3 or 4 days, just do 1 account for each platform. 1 TikTok. We'll start off with TikTok today, and then we'll pick it up. TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then as you get into the rhythm of posting content, then you want to go ahead and add another video, okay, to another account or 1 account, but at a different time during the day. And you just keep adding more videos, okay, as you get the routine down pat. Okay, so this is here to help you stay accountable and to keep you on track with what you're doing. Okay, so all right, we got the daily checklist out of the way. So let me go ahead and show you my different accounts real quick, and then I'll show you the different type of content that I like to create. And then what we're going to do is I'll switch over to my phone. I'll put my phone up on the screen, and then in real time we're going to create a piece of the content and we're going to upload it to one of our TikTok accounts. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and start looking at these accounts. So I got Instagram right here. This is my Instagram account, and I mostly make reels. All right, and that's what the focus is going to be: Instagram reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest idea pins. Okay, because this is all short form content, anything between 7 seconds and a minute long. Most of my content usually doesn't pass 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to show you some basic stuff that won't last any longer than like 14 seconds. Okay, but it'll get the point across just as good. All right, so here's my Instagram, and you can see my views. They're up and down, they fluctuate. You don't need a lot of views, or what I say is this: you don't need like millions of followers and millions of likes and stuff like that. When it comes to what we're doing, you just need targeted traffic, people who want what you are offering, people who are looking to make money online, people who are looking to start an online business. Okay, people who are looking for some type of skills to help them generate online income. These are the people that we're looking for. Okay, so we don't need millions of followers. We just need that targeted few that actually want this stuff. And I'm going to show you guys how to target the right people. Okay, so here's my TikTok. All right, again, same thing as the other ones. The views go up and down. Okay, but again, we're targeting specific people, so we don't need millions and millions of views and stuff like that. All right, so let me refresh this real quick. Let's see. All right, yeah, there we go. All right, let me go ahead and pull up my Pinterest real quick. Just to show you, here's my Pinterest. You can see how many monthly views. Now, for me personally, Pinterest does really well. Okay, it takes a minute, but once it takes off, it takes off. All right, so again, I don't have a lot of followers, but I've got tons of views going on. Okay, so pretty good platforms to start off with. All right, but like I said, we're going to be doing the TikTok thing again. That's what we're going to be starting with today. All right, so the most important thing about like these platforms is it's short form content. All right, so you don't have a lot of time to play around. You've got to get straight to the point what the video is about, get to the content, what you're offering, and then you've got to quickly get that call to action in there. Especially with TikTok, people aren't looking for long videos. They want short videos that get straight to the point. So that's what you need to do. Get straight to the point. Okay? Strong hook. You get into the content, whatever it is. Strong call to action. Okay? Also, with these platforms, before I even forget, because I always seem to forget this stuff. When you go to set up your profiles, all right, we'll go ahead and do this one right here. You want to put what you're offering in your profile. Okay, you want to give a call to action, and then you want to put the link, that, remember that domain name that we set up in the beginning, you want to put that in your profile. Okay, so with Instagram, all right, you can put a link right in right away. All right, so as you can see right here, learn how to make passive income online, free training below. You see I got the little down arrows right there, and then I have my link that leads to the program. Okay, and like I said, with Instagram, you can do that. You can put the link up in there right away. You hit edit profile, and there will be a spot right here for you to put it. Okay, so just go back. TikTok is a little different. With TikTok, you need at least 1,000 followers before you can put a link. Okay, so you won't have this ability, but what you would do is, let's go ahead and take this real quick. Feel free to pause it and copy this, okay, and put this in your profile. So we'll edit profile real quick. So as you can see, like, it'll be just like this for you guys. You won't have a place to put a website link. So what you would do instead is do it just like this, and then you would put it in just like that. Let me see, since it's too much make. Okay, you would put it in. Oh, geez. Alright, so let's get rid of this and this. Okay, cool. And that makes it even. So you will put in, as a matter of fact, let's just get rid of that too. Alright, yeah. So you will put it in just like this. Okay. And this will be visible, but nobody will be able to click on the link. Okay. But it'll be visible. So when you give a call to action, people will see the URL. And this is why I say it's important to have something there that people can remember easily, so that you can just type it in when they go into their search bar, their web browser, and type it in and check it out. Okay, that's why you don't want something long that's difficult to remember, because people aren't going to remember it. Especially on a platform like TikTok, people aren't going to waste their time with it. So you want something that they can remember, that's easy, that they can type in really quickly. Okay, so you would put it in just like this until you get to 1,000 followers, and then just like with Instagram, there will be a spot for you to put your web address in. Okay, so go ahead and cancel that out. All right, so, and then Pinterest, it would be the same thing. Let me see, view public profile. In the profile, you would do the exact same thing, just like you did with TikTok. Okay, and put it in right there, just like that. All right, so again, like I said, with your profile, you want to make sure you've got that strong call to action, what your account, basically what your account is about, call to action, and where they can go, okay, to learn more. All right. So today, oh well, let me share with you the type of content that I like to make. So there's a couple pieces of content that I like to make. Okay, the first one is that works really well is I like to do these affirmational, motivational type of videos. These get a lot of views and engagement. As you can see, I got a lot of engagement on this. It's a great way to build the following. Okay, this will help you get picked up in the algorithm. It doesn't matter if it's Instagram or TikTok or Pinterest. It really doesn't matter. Let me go back to Reels real quick just to show you. Okay, just to get that engagement and to get picked up so that more people can see your content. Okay, that's one piece of content that I like to make. Okay, as you can see, let me see just to show you aspirational, motivational, manifestation type stuff like that. And then I like to do, let me see, like why content, which is basically why I started my online business. You know, a way to get personal with your audience, as a way to connect with them. Okay, so again, for people who are looking for this type of stuff, you want to create the opportunity where you guys can create a connection. Okay, so for people who are looking for, you know, to quit their 9-to-5, to work from home, generate income online, and have to go to work and spend a whole bunch of money on gas or be around a bunch of people that they don't like. And, you know, if you're like if you're a single mother, maybe because you want to spend more time with your kids, things like that. You know, just, you know, kind of a why you do the way things you do type of ordeal. All right, if that makes sense. And some educational stuff. So like right here, we have, because this is affiliate marketing, I like to give people basic information on how affiliate marketing works and how you can get it to work for you. So like here, 10 steps to master affiliate marketing. And I give you 10 steps on how to actually make affiliate marketing work. So stuff like this. Okay, there's other types of content on this account that I don't want to explore any longer because it causes a lot of problems, and we want to try to avoid that type of stuff. So these are the main 3 pieces of content, and I will be experimenting with some other stuff. And if that works out, guys, I will update these videos so that you know what's currently working. Okay, because the whole thing about this is, especially with TikTok, there's just certain things that, I don't know, with TikTok, they just give problems, and you find stuff getting taken down and accounts being banned. And I want to avoid as much of that as possible. So I'm going to be helping you guys, like, not have to go through all that as little as possible. All right. So the 3 pieces of content are what we're going to be focusing on. We will be focusing on some like direct call to action stuff as well. All right, we just got to be careful about that, but we will be doing that as well. All right, so these are 3 pieces of these are the type of contents, the platforms. Okay, now what we're going to get into is I'm going to start recording with the phone. I'm going to pull up the phone screen on my laptop, so that you can see what I'm doing in real time. We're going to make our first piece of content. We're going to upload it. Okay. And we're going to do this together. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and you guys can pause and do the same exact thing, or do it right after the video is done. But the most important thing, guys, is I want you to make this content and upload it. Get it out there. I'm going to show you something that doesn't require you to show your face today. Well, what I'll do is I'll show you one where you can record yourself but not say anything. Short 7-second video, and I'll show you one where you don't have to show your face at all. As a matter of fact, we'll probably just use this one because I'm not saying anything with this one. So we can do this, and then we can do this one right here. Okay, 2 versions of content. I'll just go through both of them today, and then we can take one of them tomorrow and use that for tomorrow when we go to repurpose and do that other stuff. Okay, so Right now, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. I'm going to pull up my phone screen on the laptop, and then we're going to go ahead from there. Alright guys, so I'm back. I got the phone on the screen, and we're going to go ahead and make our first piece of content. So, if you guys remember, this was what I wanted you guys to download to your iOS and Android device. This is how we're going to be editing our content. Now, each of those social media platforms does have their own tools that you can use to edit, but I like to use this one because I like to have a master piece of content, or a master editor where I can make a masterpiece of content. And the reason I do this is so that I can repurpose it. Now, in tomorrow's video, I'll show you guys how to find viral content, and I'll show you how to repurpose that content. But in this one, I just want to show you how to create the content. But again, I like to make a masterpiece of content so I can repurpose it to different platforms and make this whole thing a lot more streamlined and easier. Okay, so with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and open up. First things first, so this is CapCut. This is what the editor looks like. Okay. And the first thing you want to do is you want to hit this little cog up here, little gear thing up here. You want to hit that, and this thing that says add default ending, it's going to be on by default. It's going to add the CapCut watermark. You want to turn that off. It's going to extend the time of your video and add a watermark, and we don't want that. So you want to go ahead and clear that. Turn it off. And after you do that, alright, this is basically what the editor looks like. You can actually use the native camera app. Okay, but I don't like to do that. I like to use my cameras because I like the features that my camera has. Everybody has different phones with different features, so you can use the app natively if you want, but me personally, I like to use my own cameras. It's totally up to you. Alright, so real quick, let us go ahead and make our first piece of content, the one with us not saying anything. I'm just going to show you just how easy this is. Alright, so as you can see, I'm on the screen, and real quick, 7-second video, and we start right now. Okay, so that's done. Again, it doesn't take much, okay, but I did add 10 seconds just so I have a little wiggle room when it comes to editing. So let's open that app back up, hit new project, and click on the video that we just made, hit add. Okay, and let's get rid of that very beginning part. So this is CapCut, okay, and you have all the different little options down here. You can edit, and that will allow you to scrub the video and clip out what you don't want. You've got audio, you've got text, you've got stickers, you've got overlays, you've got different effects. Okay, filters, the format you can change if you want it to be 16:9 or 9:16 or 1:1. If you want to add a canvas in the background, you can adjust the video brightness, contrast, saturation, stuff like that. Okay, so we're not going to do a lot of that stuff. It's just like very basic edits. Okay, so first thing, like I said, I want to take out the very beginning. So we'll take out those first 2 seconds. I tap on it, and then what I want to do is hit the little split icon in the lower left, and that'll split the clip in half. And then I want to tap on the beginning clip, and I want to delete that because I don't want that. Alright, now we still have 9 seconds, and we want to go ahead and get rid of 2 seconds here. Okay, so again, we'll put the line at the 7-second mark, tap on it, okay, and then we want to hit split again, and then we want to delete that. Now we have a 7-second video, and this is why I like to add a couple seconds onto it so that I have a little bit of wiggle room to edit. okay, and get the perfect clip that I need. All right. So we're going to be mimicking this for this video. So we're going to be adding the text. So the first thing we want to do is hit text at the bottom, which is right here. Hit text, and you can see you've got the different options: add text, template, text template, auto caption, auto lyrics, stickers, and draw. The only things that I ever use here is this right here. Is the add text. Okay. First things first, I like to change the font. So I click on font and I'll scroll all the way down to modern. I like modern because it allows me to make the biggest text possible. Okay. And because as you can see, there's a border right there. That border is there to let you know that if you go past that border, that your text could run off the screen. Okay. And it's also there to protect you from having your text run into little icons on the different platforms like TikTok, where you have your profile, your like, and your comments and all that stuff on the side, and you don't want the text running behind that. So the border protects you from that. So modern allows you to have the biggest text possible and still stay within the borders. Okay, so for some reason it doesn't seem right. It actually seems too big. So let's just go ahead and shrink it just a little bit, and then we'll put in first text, 10 steps. To master. Let's shrink this. This is way too big. Okay. So then we hit the check mark. Now, as you can see, it doesn't go all the way across. So what we want to do is we want to take the little tab right here and pull it to the end. Let me do it on the phone because this is a little wonky. Yeah, it's a little wonky. So let me do it on the phone. Alright. So of course you guys won't be able to see it or feel it, but when you get to the end of the clip, it'll snap in place and it'll vibrate to let you know that you're at the end of the clip. Okay, so now that's at the end of the clip, and now we have another option here, style. Okay, click on style, and we already did the font. So here in style, this allows us to actually modify what the text looks like. So the text itself, and you see you've got the different colors. This will change the actual color of the text. So if I make that red, it'll change it red. All right, but I want it white. And you got other options like size and opacity, but we won't mess with that. Then you've got stroke. The stroke changes the outer border around the text. Okay, so if we make that red, you can see it turns red. Okay, let's go with black. Here you can change the thickness of how thick or thin you want that border. Okay, 48 is fine. And then you have canvas, and this is what adds this little block behind the text. Okay, so since that one's red, we'll go ahead and imitate red. All right. And here you have options like opacity. So let's make the opacity 70%, let's say 60%. So it's somewhat transparent. And your coordinate radius, this is between making it round or blocky. So we can do a little bit around this. So we'll add 10. And since the text is kind of like bleeding out of the canvas itself, we want to go ahead and add some width. Okay. And maybe just a tad bit of height. Alright. Then you've got your X and Y offset, and this allows you to adjust the text within the canvas itself. Okay, so we'll do that. And that right there looks good. And it's within the border. Okay. So if we scroll back up, we got one more that's important for this particular text, and it's shadow. Depending on what colors that you use, you can add a shadow, and it'll just add a shadow behind the text, okay, to make it just stand out even more. So we'll go ahead and do 70. Okay. So we have that. Now we can go ahead and add another line. So what I like to do, because I'm going to use the same format, I'll go ahead and hit copy, and that'll add a second line. As you can see, there's only one, but because it's stacked on top of each other, so I will just grab that. It won't let me do it on the phone, on laptop, so we'll just do it like this. We'll move it, try to adjust it, because it shrink it. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and change. So if you want to change the text, you just tap on it and it will bring up the keyboard, and for this line we'll go ahead and put affiliate marketing. We'll go back to style, and this time we'll change the canvas to blue. And then we will go ahead and make sure the shadow is there like we had before. And that's good. We'll leave it just like that. Okay. Alright. So basically this is what we're going to follow for the rest of it, for all this right here. So I'm just going to put it in real quick. Alright, because I don't want to sit there and have you watching this the whole entire time. Alright, basically I'm going to be doing the same thing. So let me go ahead and put that in real quick, and then I'll continue the video from there. Alright guys, so here we go. It's finally done. Alright, so I made sure it looked exactly on this screen what it looks like on this screen, with the exception down here with the call to action. Instead of 10 being enjoy the process and having the call to action here, on this side I put the call to action as number 10. Okay, so just something small, but other than that it's the same. Something else that I did to change it up a little bit, let me see, if we go to this one right here and we go to style, we can see the spacing is centered, whereas with this one right here and this one right here, the spacing is to the left. Okay, just a minor thing. Alright, you can do it centered if you want. I just did it because of the way I numbered it. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. But other than that, this is done. It goes all the way across. Again, there's no audio. I didn't say anything. I'm just pointing to the screen. Okay, and it's done. So what we want to do is hit this little arrow right here and finalize it. Okay, and it's going to export it, and then we want to hit done. So that one is done. Okay, if we play it, enlarge it, this is what it looks like. Okay, and again, I'm not talking, I'm not saying anything, I'm literally just looking at the camera and pointing to the screen. Alright, so we can back out of that because it's done. And the other one that I wanted to show you is this one right here. Okay, we're going to imitate this one real quick, and I'm going to show you how to get the background, moving background, and all that stuff. Alright, so this is going to take an app called Canva. Okay, it's in both Android and iOS. Just to show you what it looks like, this is what Canva looks like. Okay, so you want to install that. I already have it on my phone, so that's there. And this is what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, I use this for all my thumbnails and backgrounds and all that other stuff. So I actually use this heavily. There is a free account and a paid account. There's a lot of stuff that you can access with the free, but there's also some stuff that you can't access unless you have a pro account. But for what I'm going to show you, you can do this for absolutely free. Okay? Oh, here we go. Hit the little plus button right here. I don't know how I missed that. You want to hit that. And what we're looking for is a TikTok video, which is 1080 by 1920. Click on that. Okay. And we can pull this down for now. And this is what it's going to look like. Then you want to hit the little add button right here. And we need a video of, and it's going to be anything. I use space, but you could use nature. Okay, so let's type in nature. Again, you have all these ones that's pro, and all you got to do is just scrub until you find one that's free. Actually, these are templates. As you can see, the templates are down here. So what you want to do is just swipe through until you see normal videos, which is right here, and this will bring you to the normal videos. Okay, and we'll type in nature again. Okay, and this is going to bring you all the nature stuff. So let's go for this beach one right here. Let's tap on that. Now it did extend it to 39 seconds. So what we want to do, scrub and change it down to 7 seconds. Okay, cool. And then we want to go ahead and extend this until it hits the border so that it covers the whole entire thing. Just like that. Okay. So now we have our 7-second video of the ocean. Okay. And that's it. That's all we need from this app right here, just for the moving background. Okay. Then this little icon up here, you hit that. Hit download. You download as an MP4 video. Hit download. It's going to download. Okay, we're not sending it to anybody. We're not doing that. And that's it. This part of it is done. Then we're going to go back into CapCut. Okay, new project. And we're going to add that video that we just created. Okay, now you've got your little beach right here. Then we want to go ahead and add. And it's a little distorted, so let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do with this one is we can do that. Okay, so the first one we want to do with this is add text, and we're going to copy this right here. Okay, so we'll add the text. This is for you. Okay. Same thing. Scrub this to the end. Gee, fit a little snap. Okay. To the top it goes. Then we want to take the style, font, modern, bring it out a little bit so it gets a little bigger right there. Okay, style again. And we will go with the black stroke. shadows. Okay, so we've got that down. Wait, and then we want to add the canvas, add the white canvas. Let's bring up the height a little bit, the width, and center the text. And bring the opacity down to 70. Okay. Then we're going to copy this so that we can get the same exact thing again. And I'm just going to put this in again real quick. Okay, guys, because we're going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to put it in real quick, and then I'll go ahead and skip forward. Alright, guys, so this one is basically done. Okay, the most important thing when it comes to the text is just balancing it out so that it doesn't bleed over the lines. If I can get this little thing right here. That's the most important thing, is just making sure the text doesn't bleed over the line. So you may have to, hit the enter button and go down to the next line just to make sure that it all balances out. Okay, but that's it for this one. We enlarge it and play it. That's all there is to it. Okay, pretty simple stuff. Alright, so we take this one, hit the little finalize button right here, export it, and this one is done too. So now we have two videos that's done. One where you're showing your face, you're not saying anything, you just got text on the screen giving some information about how this side hustle works, this business works, and another one that's like motivational. Okay, so this content is done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take one of these pieces of content, and we're going to go ahead and upload it to our TikTok account. Okay, so
as a man,
let's go to TikTok, and we're going to go to this one right here. Okay, so what we want to do is hit this little button right here and hit the upload button right here, and we'll go ahead, since this is the most latest one, we'll go ahead and add that one. Okay, and as you can see, it fits pretty well. Now we don't have any audio, so we need to add sound to this. So hit add sound. So I'm going to turn the volume down because I don't want to get claimed. Okay, by YouTube, because they will claim the video and then it won't get any views or anything like that. So I already know what song I want to use, so we can use Paradise. Paradise is good. We can use that one. It's perfect for the 7-second cut. Okay, so as you can see up here, Paradise is playing, and we have our video. And like I said, just like with CapCut, you got your editing stuff. So if you want to add stuff, if you want to use a native app, it's there. But I like to use CapCut better and have everything all set up for when I upload it. Okay, so since it's already there, we want to hit next. Okay, and we want to put our hashtags. And so let me move this out of the way. And we're going to use these hashtags that we have right here. Alright, so we have our hashtags in. And if you don't see the little button right here to confirm, to let you post it, just come back up here, hit space, and it should show up. The post button should show up. But before we do that, let's hit this. Okay, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Okay, those borders that I was talking about in CapCut, this stops you from protects you from making sure your post or your text ends up behind the icons. I'm not worried about the border. The border is fine as long as the text doesn't, because then people won't be able to read and it kind of looks sloppy. So everything falls in line. Hashtags can be seen there. Okay, call to action, and the motivational content is here, and everything is looking good. Okay, so that's all that's left to do now is just post it. Okay. And once that's done, it will show you what your content looks like. And that's exactly what it looks like. Okay. Now, it usually takes about 2 hours before TikTok picks it up and throws it in the algorithm. But after that, this type of content takes off and it does really well. So we go to the profile. You can see that it's there. This one didn't do too bad. Okay. Some engagement, some likes and stuff like that. So we'll see how this one does. But yeah, that's it, guys. For today's video, we're just going to post that one piece of content to one of your TikTok accounts. In tomorrow's video, we're going to take that other video and I'm going to show you how to repurpose that, and I'm also going to show you how to find viral content and content ideas, okay, and how to find hashtags to use and stuff like that. I'm going to go over all of that. Okay, so we're going to pick it up, but for today I just want you to post a piece of content to your TikTok. All right, post this one because this is probably the easiest one to do. All right, if you're still skittish about putting your face on camera and stuff like that, this one right here is perfect. All right, so everything will be down, all the resources will be down in the description down below. The app CapCut and Canva can be found both in iOS and Android. They're there, so just download them. Okay, again, everything else will be down in the description. Okay, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll pick up part 2 in tomorrow's video. Take care.